Ever considered the most legendary firearms that have decorated the world of cinema? Welcome to the mesmerizing universe of movie guns, where reality intertwines with fantasy in a burst of cinematic grandeur. These weapons, as varied as the protagonists who handle them, have morphed into lasting emblems of power, command, and dominance. From the lawless landscapes of classic film noir, to the suspense-filled suspense of contemporary thrillers, guns have been elemental in molding filmic narratives and shaping popular culture. These firearms in the grip of our beloved heroes and villains are more than simple props. They morph into character extensions, mirroring their personalities, drives, and conflicts. Be it the Private Eye's reliable six-shooter, the advanced weaponry of a dystopian rebel, or the polished, suppressed firearm of a sophisticated undercover agent, each movie gun harbors a story, a past, and a heritage. So let's traverse through history and examine some of the most iconic movie guns. Our first stop takes us back to the golden age of cinema. We first turn our attention to the year 1971, where Clint Eastwood's Harry Callahan, in the film Dirty Harry, brandished the .44 Magnum. This firearm, with its imposing size and raw power, quickly became synonymous with Eastwood's no-nonsense detective. It was more than just a gun. It was a symbol of justice, an extension of Dirty Harry's tough-as-nails personality. The .44 Magnum's commanding presence on the silver screen set the standard for future movie guns, leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood history. From the gritty streets of San Francisco, we journey to the suave and sophisticated world of espionage, where the Walther PPK reigns supreme as the weapon of choice for the most iconic spy in cinema, James Bond. Debuting in 1962, the Walther PPK became a crucial part of Bond's persona. Its sleek design and compact size made it the perfect accessory for a globe-trotting secret agent. The PPK, much like Bond himself, was elegant yet deadly, a gun that balanced form and function with aplomb. Both the .44 Magnum and the Walther PPK were not just tools in their respective films, they were characters in their own right, extensions of the men who wielded them. Dirty Harry's .44 Magnum was a symbol of his unyielding pursuit of justice, a testament to his larger-than-life character. On the other hand, the Walther PPK was a reflection of Bond's sophistication and lethal efficiency. These guns were as integral to their stories as the actors themselves, shaping the narrative and defining their characters. The impact of these iconic movie guns cannot be overstated. They defined an era of cinema, setting a benchmark for future films. They showcased how a firearm could be more than just a prop, how it could become a defining aspect of a character's identity, and how it could shape the narrative of a film. These guns not only defined their characters, but also set a precedent for future films. As we move forward in time, we witness an evolution in the portrayal of guns in movies. Let's leap to the late 80s. Here, we're introduced to a gun that would become a Hollywood staple, the Beretta 92 FS, highlighted in the action-packed Die Hard of 1988. The film's protagonist, John McClane, played by Bruce Willis, uses this semi-automatic pistol throughout the movie. The Beretta 92 FS, with its open slide design and ambidextrous safety, is a symbol of McClane's resourcefulness and grit. It becomes a character in its own right, as central to the narrative as Willis himself. The Beretta's rugged durability and reliability under extreme conditions made it an apt choice for the hard-boiled New York cop character. This gun, with its distinctive design and impressive firepower, helped to shape the image of McClane as an unstoppable force. The Beretta 92 FS, much like McClane, was always ready for action. Fast-forwarding to the dawn of the new millennium, we find another iconic movie gun, the Desert Eagle, in the British crime comedy Snatch. This large-framed gas-operated semi-automatic pistol is wielded by the character Bullet-Toothed Tony, played by Vinnie Jones. The Desert Eagle, known for its powerful .50 AE ammunition and its imposing presence, mirrors Tony's larger-than-life personality and intimidating demeanor. The Desert Eagle, with its distinctive, aggressive design, became a symbol of Tony's brute force and fearlessness. Its thunderous report and substantial recoil, as portrayed in the movie, further emphasized the raw power of this weapon and the character who wielded it. It added a layer of depth to Bullet-Toothed Tony, enhancing his reputation as a fearsome enforcer. These guns, much like their predecessors, became synonymous with the characters who wielded them. Whether it's the resilient Beretta 92 FS of John McClane, or the imposing Desert Eagle of Bullet-Toothed Tony, These iconic movie guns have evolved to play integral roles in their respective narratives, shaping the identities of their wielders and leaving an indelible mark on cinema history. In the modern era, the depiction of guns in movies has become more diverse and creative. Let's dive right into the Glock 17 from the thrilling John Wick series. This gun, a semi-automatic pistol, is a perfect reflection of the modern era's blend of realism and style. It's not just a gun, it's a symbol of John Wick's lethal precision and relentless nature. The Glock 17, renowned for its reliability and ease of use, mirrors Wick's no-nonsense approach to his missions. A master of his craft, Wick uses this weapon to its full potential, showcasing his skill and focus. This isn't just a gun in a movie, it's a character in its own right, integral to the narrative and Wick's persona. Now let's shift gears and discuss a futuristic firearm, the Lawgiver from Judge Dredd. This gun is the epitome of creativity and innovation in movie weaponry. A standard issue for the street judges, the Lawgiver is a marvel of movie imagination. It's a multifunction firearm with voice-activated firing modes, including rapid fire, armor-piercing, and even grenade-launching capabilities. Judge Dredd, the no-nonsense law enforcer, wields this weapon with an iron fist. The Lawgiver is not just a tool for enforcing justice, it reflects the dystopian universe of the movie. The gun's advanced technology and deadly versatility are symbolic of the harsh, authoritarian society depicted in the film. Both the Glock 17 and the Lawgiver, despite being from different genres and eras, share a common trait. They are extensions of their respective characters. The Glock 17's simplicity and efficiency echo John Wick's ruthless pragmatism, while the Lawgiver's futuristic sophistication mirrors Judge Dredd's uncompromising pursuit of justice. In the end, these guns are more than just props. They are significant elements of their respective films, enhancing the narrative and character development. They are a testament to how far we've come in the depiction of firearms in cinema, from simple tools of conflict to complex symbols of character and theme. These guns represent the creativity and innovation of modern cinema. The influence of movie guns extends beyond the screen. These iconic firearms, in all their silver screen glory, have shaped not only our film narratives but also the contours of our real world. Often, the impact is more profound than we might initially realize. Let's take a look at the world of firearms design. It's not unusual for manufacturers to find inspiration in the imaginative weaponry of Hollywood. The sleek, futuristic guns we see in science fiction films often drive the aesthetics of real-world firearm development. From the svelte, laser-sighted pistols of spy films to the bulky, intimidating rifles of action movies, these designs have found their way into the blueprints of actual guns. Now let's talk about legislation. The depiction of guns in films can influence public opinion and in turn, shape gun laws. For instance, the portrayal of firearms in crime dramas can stoke fears about gun violence, prompting calls for stricter regulations. Conversely, the heroics associated with guns in action films can bolster arguments for gun rights. And then there's public perception. Movies can shape how we think about guns, for better or worse. They can glorify firearms, romanticize their power, or highlight their potential for destruction. This portrayal has a significant impact on how society views guns, influencing everything from gun ownership rates to attitudes about gun control. Lastly, the rise of replica movie guns has created a whole new market for collectors. These replicas, often meticulously crafted to match their on-screen counterparts, allow fans to own a piece of their favorite films. It's not just about having a prop, it's about owning a piece of cinematic history. From the screen to reality, these iconic guns have left an indelible mark. They've shaped our world in more ways than one, influencing our designs, our laws, and our perceptions. And as long as movies continue to captivate us, the impact of these iconic movie guns will continue to ripple through our reality. As we conclude our journey, let's reflect on the legacy these iconic movie guns have left behind. Each weapon, with its own unique identity, has left an indelible mark on cinema. The .44 Magnum, a symbol of raw power and justice from the gritty streets of Dirty Harry. The Walther PPK, forever associated with the suave and sophisticated James Bond. The Beretta 92 FS, the symbol of action-packed intensity in Die Hard. The Desert Eagle, the embodiment of over-the-top firepower in countless action flicks. The Glock 17, a modern icon of tactical precision, seen in films like John Wick. And finally, the Lawgiver, a futuristic marvel from Judge Dredd, a symbol of the potential future of firearms. Each of these guns, through their appearances and the characters who wielded them, have become more than just props. they've become characters themselves, integral to the stories they help tell. These iconic movie guns, each unique in their own way, have shaped cinema and etched themselves into our collective memory.